What is up, YouTube? We got a brand new structure deck coming out on the 21st. And if you guys watched my last video, like I said, hold off on your gems. Don't go fishing for that swirl slime yet, because look what we got right here. DD Swirl Slime reprinted in the structure deck. That's insane. What else do we have in this structure deck? We got a bunch of DD supports. We got DDD Oracle King Dark. Previously only in the Truth of the Universe, only a rare, but is that... we only have one UR in this? I think we literally only have one UR in this. So we're gonna like the fact that we got Swamp King in here, Dark Contract with the Gate, those are from Truth of the Universe. Basically this is almost a reprint Truth of the Universe box with a few cards left added in here. But yeah, one UR, that's it, that's pretty interesting. But the most important one, the DD Swirl Slime. What else do we have in here? DD Vice Typhoon. When this card is normal summon, you contribute one DD monster, special summon. One level 7 DDD monster from your deck during your main phase. If this card is in your graveyard because it was sent this turn, you can fusion summon one level 8 or higher DD fusion monster. It's pretty decent. Night Howl I have seen played before. When this card is normal summoned, you can target a DD monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So basically, with the structure deck, it's literally... let's see, these are going to be the new cards right here. All these ones are reprints. Released April, so this is an old one, this is an old one. The only new ones are these ones. Is that new too? No, that's old. So let's see, these are the only new ones right here. Basically, is the 3 pendulums. Everything else is a reprint. Maybe the Dark Wave King Caesar might be new, but yeah, basically if you want this box, you're pulling it for the DD Swirl Slime and maybe these pendulums if they're good. Let's check them out, see if they're worth it. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points. Then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 500 attack. Unless you have a DD card in your other pendulum zone, this scale becomes 5. That's not too terrible. When this card is normal summoned, you can add a face-up Dark Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. That's actually pretty good there, because we're only allowed to special summon one Pendulum monster from our extra deck, but we can do as many as we want from our hand. DD Proud Ogre, 6-star, 8 scale. We love the 8 scales. Once per turn, you can pay 500 life points, then target one DD monster you control, gains 500 attack. Same thing, it goes down to 5 if there's not a DD. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one face-up Dark Pendulum monster from your extra deck. Its effects are negated. You also cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, no problem. So basically, instead of putting it to your hand, this one puts it into the field. So, effectively almost the same card. DDD Chaos King Apocalypse. You can banish 2 DD monsters from your graveyard, special summon this card from your pendulum zone. Monster effect. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 2 face-up spell and trap cards you control. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Fiend-type monsters. Also destroy the targeted cards, and if you do, special summon this card. This is a quick effect. Quick effect? Wow, so that means you can use it on either turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Oh yeah, there's a lot going on in this card. Let me reread this. Pendulum Effect, you can banish 2 DD monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your pendulum zone. Okay, so if you don't want this card to be a 4 scale anymore and you want to actually summon it, you just banish 2. That's fine. Monster Effect, so once you special summon it with that ability, during your opponent's turn, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target 2 face-up spell traps you control. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn. Also destroy the targeted cards, and if you do, special summon. Okay, so basically that gives you 2 ways of special summoning this out. That doesn't seem as crazy as I thought. I thought it was saying that you could destroy 2 spell traps from the enemy team, but it's saying from your own, so that's not as crazy as I thought, actually. So basically, at the end of the day, this is a 2700 beater. It's got all this text just to say I'm a 2700 beater. You can destroy your own spell traps. it's alright, I guess. Because you're not... With DDDs, the problem with them, or not really the problem, but the gimmick with them, I guess, is that you take effect damage. You sign the contract with the Swamp King, you sign the contract with the Gate, with the Dark contract. You take 1,000 damage during each of your standby phases. Once per turn during your standby phase, take 2,000 damage for the Dark contract. So that's why, even though this seems bad, it's still good, because you're going to want to destroy the Forbidden Dark contract with the Swamp King rather than take that 2,000 damage. But yeah, it looks like maybe you're going to want one of these, but for the most part, 3 DD Swirl Slimes if you don't got them in the box. I recommend 2 from the structure deck, because you're going to want to go through the box one more time regardless to pick up the rest of the DD cards that are not on here. But honestly, maybe just pick up 1 structure deck, just get a cheap slime, get one of these. But yeah, to be honest, this structure deck's not that crazy. It's honestly just a, do you want to buy a DD Swirl Slime for cheap, to be honest. And a few other things. You can play a decent DD deck with this, but it's nothing going to be crazy. You're going to be missing a lot of important cards still. But this will give you the basic idea of what DDs want to do, so if you're not looking for the top tier, but just for some fun, go ahead and purchase 3 of these. Otherwise, if you're trying to make a top tier DDD deck, I'd say no more than 2, because you're going to need to go through the box one more time. Alright, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you stuck around for the whole 6 minutes, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what I can do to make this video a little bit more entertaining. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.